Hello my friends and welcome back to the sushi tutorial. This is step 1. Now it's been a hot minute since I've covered some new mods. Now while it's safe to say, the community certainly hasn't been slacking in that time. Man, it's so much nicer now that I don't have like meaty skeletons eating me everywhere. Let's go look at some new stuff, shall we? And first up, we're gonna mess around with some vehicles. I guess I could have waited with that a little bit. So do you guys come here often or? Right, anyways, exciting vehicle time. Now the first one comes directly from the hands of Echo the developer, who actually reached out to me on Discord. Thank you very much for that. And it is the Aquaworks Atlantic Explorer. Now this is described as a sub made to explore the depths of the ocean, and it should be available on an ocean planet near me. So let's see if that's really true. And yes, it is. Oh, it just... I thought we were going to be building it up there, but man, that thing is heavy. Even the hologram of it fell down. Yeah, no kidding. This thing will be meant for deep sea exploration. I love all the little propellers on it. Vehicle battery right here. Okay, uses a single power cell. Is there another one? Yes. Okay, so it uses 2 power cells to run. We have an entrance up top. Let's see if we also have one at the bottom. Yes, we do. And this is the inside. Iron lung, anyone? So we have a fabricator in here. This is super nice. Yeah, has all of the functionality you would expect. A bunch of red valves, which really make me want to spin them. And then we can just start piloting. I like the view. It is, of course, very limited. I like the 2 joysticks. I really wish there was a way to animate these to correspond to the movements. If we can get that, that would be so freaking sick. This thing comes with 400 meters of crush depth, so they weren't kidding about the deep sea exploration. But of course, since this is a vehicle from the Vehicle Framework collection, let's see if we can put some depth modules on this thing, if you were to actually use it yourself. So if we were to go for the highest possible one, this is the MK3 Crush module. That raises another good question. Where do I put the upgrades? Ah, here we go. Ah, we have storage and upgrades. Ooh, that's a big piece of storage too. That's actually really lovely. Wow, 1700 meters. Holy mackerel. Yeah, this thing can really go down. So if you yourself are looking for a little tough submarine to take you into the deepest depths of Subnautica's oceans, this might be the one to check out. Now, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Call of the Void mod. This is a massive project that is being headed by Aki, a fellow Subnautica creator, together with a very talented team of modders that are trying to get this awesome concept into the game. I am very happy to report that a new shard has just landed. And that is the Hydra submarine, a submersible synthesized using partial alien blueprints. Pretty expensive to craft, even takes an iron cube. And I mean, we often look at a lot of vehicle mods, but just from my first impression, they're almost never this polished. I mean, look at this thing. First of all, I love the shape. It looks very Alteran. This is all custom as far as I can tell, but definitely fits with a lot of the aesthetic of what we have in Subnautica. Whoa. Look at this. Looks like a scanner room. There's a lovely seat. Oh my goodness, it's even animated. Look at how freaking cool that is. So here we of course have the internal and external lighting. What is this? This function is disabled in your Hydra prototype. AI intelligence level basic. What am I looking at? That's crazy. Okay, so here we have 4 power cells running this thing. Okay, so first things first. Let's start the engine.
Initiating safety instructions.
Okay.
The Hydra submarine is equipped with holographic imaging technology. To ensure visibility, keep submarine power levels above 5%, enabling view screen.
This is so
now,
cool.
Experienced pilots can utilize the advanced control mode to allow for cabin rotation.
No way.
The sonar detects nearby sources of anomalous data. Catalog anomalies to expand the neural node threshold of the Hydra AI. You can develop this AI using the screen in the back of the pilot cabin.
Huh, that was the coolest thing ever. What the heck? That was so awesome, man. Oh man, this vehicle is fast. Whoa, has 1,000 meter crush depth from the get-go. Okay, what is this? We have cameras. Okay. Ooh, this is the auto drive. Oh man, that's so nice. You just press that button and it just goes. Okay, what else have we got here? So here, there's... Oh, so now we're piloting with the advanced mode. So this allows us to go... Can I go completely upside down? Whoa! Okay, you can get some wild spins down. Oh my god, the team has done such a good job with this. And if I press tab, it rotates back into place. It's like a forward boost, I suppose. Let's be honest, the only thing we can realistically do with this sub is go check out the silence. So let's go take a look at my boy. That's not stressing me out at all. Don't even worry about it. Oh my god. Okay, it is stressing me out. So yeah, anyways, guys, terrifying, but an absolutely amazing vehicle. The amount of work already put into it is truly incredible. I didn't even notice this. Look at this. There's a friggin' elevator in here, and you can just take that, and that gets you down into a storage room. Man, that's so sick. Guys, if you're looking to spice up your worlds and you want to add the other shard of the Call of the Void, this is most definitely a mod to grab. And we're actually not done, because rather than just adding new vehicles, there's also a pretty cool mod now that improves one of the existing ones, or, well, changes. Improves is debatable. Now, this right here is the Cyclops. Riveting stuff. And by default, this corridor down here, well, you can't see out of it. And you know, depending on the biome, I might not want to jump out to find out what's going on, or climb up here. I might need immediate information. Well, for that, we have the very fittingly named Cyclops Windows. Now, using this little button down here, you can turn all of the lockers into windows. There's a bit of clipping happening, but hey, at least you have windows now. Now look, the hull thickness is also a little questionable here. Anyways, if you ever wanted to see out the bottom of your Cyclops, now you can. And finally, before we wrap up today, a little cool piece of kit that I found while browsing the Nexus. If I open my fabricator, you can now see a tiny little piece of equipment that isn't there by default, and that is the time suit. And it's basically a suit that allows you to temporarily pause time. That's right, it requires a stasis rifle and an iron power cell, so this is hefty as far as crafting requirements go. This thing has to charge and it has a cooldown, but what it can do is actually pretty freaking awesome. Well, let me demonstrate it for you real quick. Now let's say you're going behind the Aurora. Okay, that's already a mistake, but let's say you're doing it anyways. Let's say you're on survival 2. This is very dangerous, but now, if Mr. Reaper here starts to get a little too friendly, I can hit the F key, and well, you guys will see what happens. Boop. Look at that. He is now very briefly stunned. I can pull out the stasis rifle, and I can stop him in his tracks. So for a very, very brief moment, this suit allows me to essentially stasis rifle everything around me, which can be very, very handy, especially if one of these things decides to sneak up on you. And I don't know, in general, this thing just makes me feel super cool. Like, especially if there's a lot of fish around like this and you press F, and look at that, all of a sudden everything's just frozen in place while you are not. Now, for a tiny bit of feedback, I would love the option to customize how long the suit can control time for. But that, my friends, brings us to the end of this video. So I really hope you enjoyed some of these cool new mods, and I hope they help add some spice to your Subnautica experience. But that brings us to the end of the video, so I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All of those would be very much appreciated. With that, I'm going to wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye-bye.